In a stunning turn of events, FC Barcelona has appointed Hansi Flick as their new manager. The man who orchestrated Bayern Munich's 8-2 demolition of Barcelona in 2020 is now tasked with reviving the Catalan giants. Is this a stroke of genius or a recipe for disaster? FC Barcelona, a club steeped in rich history and tradition, finds itself at a crucial crossroads. After years of underperformance in Europe and domestic struggles, the Blaugrana have boldly moved by appointing Hansi Flick as their new manager. The German tactician, known for his success with Bayern Munich and the German national team, now faces the task of restoring Barcelona to its former glory. In this video, we'll dive deep into the potential impact of Flick's arrival at Camp Nou. Hansi Flick brings a distinct coaching philosophy to Barcelona, one that could potentially revolutionize the way the team plays. During his time at Bayern Munich, Flick transformed a struggling team into a dominant force that swept all before them. His tactical acumen was on full display in that infamous 8-2 victory over Barcelona in the 2020 Champions League quarterfinals. This match, ironically, may have played a part in Barcelona's decision to bring him on board. Flick's teams are known for their aggressive high press, aiming to win the ball back within seconds of losing possession. This approach requires immense physical fitness and mental alertness from all players. At Bayern, we saw how this philosophy turned players like Joshua Kimmich and Leon Goretzka into complete midfielders, equally adept at defending and attacking. Another key aspect of Flick's philosophy is his emphasis on positional play. While this aligns with Barcelona's traditional style, Flick's interpretation is more dynamic. He encourages fluid movement and interchanging of positions, making his teams unpredictable and difficult to defend against. Flick also places great importance on squad harmony and player development. He's known for his excellent man management skills, often holding one-on-one meetings with players to discuss their roles and gather input. This approach could be crucial in managing the egos in Barcelona's star-studded dressing room and nurturing young talents from La Masia. However, implementing this philosophy at Barcelona won't be without challenges. The team has been accustomed to a possession-based style for years, and Flick's high-intensity approach might be a shock to the system. Players like Pedri and Gavi, known for their technical skills, may need to adapt for a more physically demanding role. However, Barcelona's recent financial constraints mean that Flick won't have the luxury of building a squad tailored to his needs as he did at Bayern. He'll need to work with the existing players and potentially integrate more youth prospects. As Hansi Flick steps into the manager's role at FC Barcelona, he inherits a squad that's a mix of experienced veterans, rising stars, and promising youngsters. In goal, Marc-Andre ter Stegen remains one of the world's best shot stoppers. His ability to play out from the back aligns well with Flick's preference for building attacks from deep. However, Flick might push ter Stegen to be more aggressive and sweeping behind a high defensive line. The defense is where Flick faces his first major challenge. Ronald Araujo has established himself as a rock at the back, but his partnership with Jules Koundé has always been convincing. Flick's high-pressing system demands defenders who are comfortable playing a high line and can recover quickly. This could be a make-or-break factor for players like Andreas Christiansen and Inigo Martinez. At fullback, the emergence of Alejandro Balde has been a bright spot. His pace and attacking instincts could make him a perfect fit for Flick's system, potentially operating as a wing-back if Flick opts for a back three. On the right side, the situation is less clear, with João Cancelo's loan spell ending. The midfielder is where things get really interesting. Frenkie de Jong, if he stays, could thrive under Flick. Pedri, with his vision and technical skills, could be molded into a Thomas Muller-esque role, operating between the lines and creating chances. Gavi's tenacity and work rate make him a natural fit for Flick's high-energy system, but he must improve his positional discipline. The addition of Ilkay Gundogan brings experience and tactical intelligence. Up front, Robert Lewandowski's reunion with Flick could reignite the Polish striker's form. Lewandowski has already been under Flick's leadership at Bayern, and his intelligent movement and clinical finishing will be crucial into the new system. The big question mark hangs over his players like Rafinha and Ferran Torres. Both have struggled for consistency, and their ability to adapt to Flick's high-intensity pressing game will determine their future at the club. Perhaps the most exciting prospect is Lamine Yamal. The 16-year-old wonder kid has shown flashes of brilliance, and Flick's track record with young players suggests he could be the one to unlock Yamal's full potential. However, the squad isn't without its challenges. Flick will surely address these issues quickly. With Hansi Flick at the helm, FC Barcelona could be in for a significant tactical overhaul. While the club has long been associated with the 4-3-3 formation and possession-based football, Flick's arrival might usher in a new era of tactical flexibility. Flick's preferred formation at Bayern Munich was a 4-2-3-1, which could be an interesting option for Barcelona. This setup would allow for a double pivot in midfield, providing more defensive stability while still maintaining the attacking threat. We could see a midfield pairing of Frenkie de Jong and Ilkay Gundogan, with Pedri operating in the number 10 role behind Lewandowski. However, Flick is known for his tactical flexibility, and he might opt to retain Barcelona's traditional 4-3-3 with some tweaks. The key difference would be in the intensity and positioning. Expect to see a much higher defensive line, with the team looking to win the ball back within seconds of losing possession. One of the most significant changes could be in the pressing game. Under Flick, Bayern Munich was known for its relentless high press, often suffocating opponents in their own half. Implementing this in Barcelona will require a significant shift in mindset and fitness levels. Players like Gavi and Pedri, with their high work rates, could be key to this pressing game. Another potential tactical shift could be in the use of inverted fullbacks. Flick often used this tactic at Bayern, with the fullbacks tucking into midfield to create overloads. This could be particularly effective with a player like João Cancelo should Barcelona manage to secure him permanently. In attack, expect to see more dynamic movement and positional interchanges. Flick encourages his forward players to be fluid in their positioning, making it difficult for defenders to mark them. This could benefit players like Ansu Fati and Lamine Yamal, allowing them to find pockets of space to exploit. Set pieces could also be revamped under Flick, and at Bayern, he strongly emphasized set-piece routines both offensively and defensively, and given Barcelona's recent struggles in this area, particularly in defending corners, this could be a crucial area of improvement. As Hansi Flick embarks on his journey to revitalize FC Barcelona, he faces many challenges that could make or break his tenure at the club. Barcelona's well-documented financial woes continue to cast a long shadow over the club. Unlike his time at Bayern Munich, Flick won't have the luxury of making big-money signings to shape the squad to his liking. He'll need to work within tight budget constraints, potentially relying more on La Masia graduates and shrewd, low-cost acquisitions. Barcelona isn't just any club, it's an institution, with a storied history and a fan base that demands not just victories, but victories achieved in a particular style. Flick will be under immense pressure to deliver results quickly, while also maintaining the club's identity. The ghost of Johan Cruyff's total football philosophy still looms large at Camp Nou, and any perceived deviation from this style could lead to backlash from fans and media alike. While Flick has proven himself in the Bundesliga on the international stage, La Liga presents a different challenge altogether. The league is known for its technical play and tactical diversity, which might require him to adapt his high-intensity pressing approach. How quickly he can acclimate to the nuances of Spanish football could be crucial to his success. Barcelona's dressing room has been a challenging environment for managers in recent years, and Flick will need to navigate established stars' egos while integrating young talents. His man management skills will be tested, especially if his tactical changes result in reduced playing time for some fan favorites. There are two possible outcomes for Hansi Flick's tenure at Barcelona: salvation or stagnation. In the best-case scenario, Flick revitalizes Barcelona using his tactical acumen to transform it back into a European powerhouse. With key players like Lewandowski, Pedri and Gavi thriving under his system, Barcelona could once again compete for the Champions League and La Liga titles. However, the other possible outcome is far less rosy. If Flick's high-intensity tactics fail to click, Barcelona could find themselves further from glory than ever before. Perhaps the team, riddled with injuries or suffering from a lack of cohesion, struggles to adapt to Flick's demands. In the twilight of his career, Lewandowski might not deliver at the expected level. Young talents like Pedri and Gavi could struggle under the weight of responsibility in a system that doesn't play to their strengths. If Barcelona continues to falter in Europe, or worse, fails to secure domestic dominance, the pressure will mount. So what do you think? Is Hansi Flick the right man to save FC Barcelona, or is this a disaster waiting to happen? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Until next time.